Good day all you dirty face helmet hair adventurers. My name is Michnes. I'm the resident procrastinator at Turkana. We're currently in Villa Lagostura in Argentina. It's a beautiful place. You can see the Andes behind me, and behind that is Chile. And we've been riding Patagonia for the last couple of months again since late last year. I want to share our thoughts with you on our new prototype tank bag that we've been using all this time. Many tank bags you can either use in a big bike, you can't use in a small bike, it's too big, it's too small, there's different kind of fittings to it. Our idea was, again, like our luggage, the mad mills and the hippo hips, is it must be modular, configurable, and be used between bikes. So you can use it on an enduro motorcycle, you can use it on a 1200 GSA or a KTM setup. And then you must also be able to use the tank bag itself to either use it as a storage or as a tank bag, and maybe have different configurations on it. What we did was we made currently two harnesses. One is a big harness, one is a smaller harness, and both harnesses can fit either big motorcycles or small motorcycles like enduro motorcycles. We use molly and pels on the webbing, and then the reason for that is that, as for what LCB now has got, we're using a 3-liter Bush Baby on the harness with a waterproof inner bag, just as a storage device. So I, for example, carry my lenses in this one. She's carrying my lenses. But you can also use a 5-liter manual bag on it, the track bag, or you can use a dedicated tank bag shape for it. And we're going to try and make the tank bags in such a way that there's roll top tank bags, there's no zips on them. Zips don't work. We'll offer them in some of them with a zip, but the idea is that it is products that you can fix anywhere. It must be easy to use. They must be used on different kind of motorcycles, the same type of setup, and you can configure it to the way that you travel. This tank bag, for example, is the biggest size. You can use it from enduro to an adventure bike, but you will also receive 4 straps with them. And there's 2 buckles that you unclip to either reach the fuel cap or to take the entire harness off. You can take the bag with you. But it means that you can, if you have 2 motorcycles, you can use it on both the motorcycles, whether it's a big bike and maybe you have an enduro motorcycle. Or if your motorcycle is more dedicated that you can use the buckles for tie downs, then that is what you can use. But the choice is yours. And that is our philosophy in what we're trying to do with all our luggage, is that we give the choice to riders to adapt and configure the luggage to their setup and the way they ride. This same harness you can also use on the back of an enduro bike if you just want to use it as a storage device, or if you want to use it on the tank with a dedicated tank bag. So we'll probably have a few different varieties. We'll have 2 or 3, maybe 4 different harnesses that will fit different bikes, but as a universal type, so it will fit the majority of motorcycles. And then obviously with the buckles or the way that you attach them, and then we'll have different options for either storage like this one that LCB is using, and we're going to have a 3, a 5, maybe a 10-liter or a 7-liter tank bag roll tops with waterproof inner bags that you can take. You can remove them, you can put a 3-liter onto it, you can put a 5-liter onto it, but everything must be adaptable to different motorcycle trips that people use. If they only want to use it in town, then you can use only a tank bag that's dedicated for that. But that's the idea. Maybe, if there's some suggestions, shoot it to us. There's still more development to it that we have to do. This is the first prototypes that we've been running for quite some time now, which is quite nice, and they've worked pretty bloody well. So I'm quite impressed with the design of it. Obviously, they will also come with a lifetime warranty, an bugger warranty, and all of them has got buckles and straps that you can replace if you're somewhere in Timbuktu or any place where maybe you have damage to the bags. You can replace the buckles or the straps or anything with it. You're not stranded. Most importantly is that you mustn't buy a 5-liter because you only have a 5-liter tank bag for a motorcycle, for an enduro bike, and now you have to go buy a 10-liter because the 10-liter fits that adventure motorcycle. You must be able to take the same harness, just put another little bag onto it and use it for that motorcycle. In any case, folks, let me know what you think. We probably have them in production 3rd quarter of this year. there's still a few things that we need to sort out and decide what sizes we want and how many varieties we want. And we'll probably start off with 2 and then add or build onto that. But let me know what you think. If you have suggestions, if you think it's a stupid idea, let me know why you think it's a stupid idea. But if you have suggestions or maybe something that we can add or maybe something that you think is worthwhile to adapt to this, then we can do that. The last thing I actually forgot about is that although we're using currently rock strap, I'm saying it's a prototype, is there's going to be more D-rings so that you can add tank backs to this harness. So it's not just for the tank back, you can also use it if you want to run smaller backs on the side of the tanks for enduro motorcycles or small motorcycles. So yeah, send us your suggestions, tell me what you guys think, if it's a stupid idea or not. I would love to hear what you say. Thank you. Ciao.